Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. We are back with another Nadula hair wig install. So y'all know these pre-everything wigs are very trendy pretty much from every wig brand, so we have another one here. This is a 13x4 glueless lace frontal. It is a pre-everything wig, which means that it does come pre-bleached with the bye-bye knots, aka there is no black dots on the lace. The lace does come pre-cut with the S-shaped zigzag motion. That way it gives you more of a natural hairline, and she is pre-plucked as well. This is an ear-to-ear lace, which means that it goes ear to ear, and it is 4 inches back only, okay? As you guys can see, I have this reddish brown water wave texture. I do have this wig in 24 inches, and I believe she is 150% density. For some reason, they're no longer making a lot of wig units at 180% density. Have you guys realized that? It's not only Nadula hair, it's actually a couple of these brands, so I'm not too sure what's going on, but if I'm wrong, I'll make sure I put it in the description box down below. Overall, this wig install is going to be very easy and should be very beginner friendly, especially if you're new to 13x4 lace frontals or just new to wigs in general. So as you guys can see, I'm giving you a quick unboxing before we get started. Now, because this is a pre-everything lace front wig, instead of you using glue, they actually have this ear tape adhesive that's on the lace, so they do send extras inside of the box, okay? Look at this texture. You guys know I love me some water wave texture, and this is the lace. Now, the only issue that I have when it comes to this lace is that she is very white, which means this is a transparent lace, and I do not like transparent lace because on my skin tone and also on deeper skin tones, it will show up pretty white or pretty ashy. So I definitely added some foundation on the lace before I threw her on. That way we can kind of match her to my skin tone a little bit better. After I threw the wig on, I noticed the wig cap was a little too loose for my liking, so I used the adjustable strap that they sent along with the wig as well, just to help tighten the wig cap a lot better so that I have more of a secure fit. Then I'm gonna go ahead and use my wax stick and my comb to get all the little hairs away from the lace and kind of just push the hairline back so I can really see what the lace is looking like and have a clean space to work with. Okay, so here is the ear tape, and basically you just peel off that little beige strip and you just stick the tape onto your skin. It's that simple. The tape is a double-sided tape, so one side sticks to the lace and the other side sticks to your skin. If you have any issues sticking this tape down and it's not secure for whatever reason, they do send extra pieces in the box for you, so you can just switch it out. And also make sure that that area of your skin is clear. I know I have on makeup, but actually towards my hairline, I kind of keep the makeup to a very minimum, especially when I'm working with wigs like this. Once you stick the tape down into your skin, you're just going to press her in firmly and make sure she is secure. So here is a close-up of the lace. As you guys can see, the coloring is off, so we will be adding a little bit more foundation. And another thing that I noticed is that she was sticking up on the sides. So unfortunately for me, I will still have to use a little bit of lace melting spray to help lay that lace down because we cannot leave her like that. I also noticed that where the lace is cut, it stops before my natural hairline. So towards my eyebrows, you could kind of see my edges a little bit. And being that my edges are black and this is a reddish brown wig, it just doesn't look too cute. So I will be adding some baby hairs to help cover that as well. So now I'm just going in with my hot comb to secure that middle part. I did have to rearrange that a little bit because it was off. It was crooked for whatever reason, so I did have to fix it. So now I'm just securing it with my wax stick and my hot comb. This is kind of what helps to set it in place, and it also helps the top of your wig to lay flatter as well. Now in the middle part, I am going in with a lighter foundation to kind of help give the illusion that it is scalp. Alright, so it's time to move on to the rest of the hair. If you love curly wig units but you want to find a curly texture that is real simple, get you a water wave texture, okay? Water wave textures are really easy to work with. The first thing that I like to do is detangle the hair with my fingers while it is dry, just to get any initial shedding out of the way. And the shedding on this wig was pretty average. It wasn't too bad. Once I get the initial detangling out of the way, all I do is add some water and I finger detangle once again. And I just make sure that the water is on every strand of hair. I don't drench the hair, but I like to make sure that the water is on every strand of hair. That way it's kind of like more refreshed. And I did the same thing to both sides. It was real easy, real simple. Again, the shedding was pretty average, so I don't have like too big of an issue. I did not have clumps of hair on the floor. I inserted some clips of the shedded hair as well, and you guys will see that it really wasn't that bad at all. Another thing that I do love with the water wave wigs is that it does have a little bit more density. So even though this is 150%, because I kind of kept the styling to a minimal and I kept the product to a minimal, I was able to get a lot of density out of this wig unit. So that's why I highly recommend that you kind of keep the product while you're touching up the curls to a minimum, especially when it comes to water wave wigs, because the more product that you use, it'll weigh the hair down a lot more. The less product that you use, you'll be able to get a lot more volume and a lot more density. For example, as you guys can see, I only added gel to the very top of the wig, and that was to help with flyaways and just to help her look a lot more neat. So here's front to back action, as you guys can see, and the volume is there. As I mentioned, she's 150% density, but the volume was there, so I don't really have any complaints regarding that. The only complaint that I have is the lace. I just would have wished that the lace was HD and not transparent. I'm starting to think that these transparent laces are just a budget thing when it comes to these brands, because other than that, I don't see why they exist. HD should be mandatory, but we made it work. We had to do what we had to do, right? So comment down below, let me know what you guys think about this wig unit overall. All the details will be listed in the description box as usual. I always have everything in the description box, including products that I use. There is a link for you guys to click on if you want to see what I use for all of my wig installs, okay? But again, the install was very simple, very beginner friendly, even though it is a ear-to-ear lace frontal, and that's part of the reason why these pre-everything wigs are so trendy, because they are pretty easy to do. Also, I gave you guys an alternative style in this tutorial as well, with this cute little bow that came inside of the wig unit. I didn't put all the hair up, I just used a little bit and kind of pushed it back and just clipped it in. It came out really cute. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you guys next time.